Zyra, Karma, Thresh, all taken away. So we do get down to those lower tier supports. Tom Kench and Bard going to be the choices.
Yep, and this might have been intentional, as Key is one of the best Bard players.
Jumping onto Summoner's Rift for game number 2 of KT Rolster versus the ROX Tigers.
But that's definitely a very uncommon item to see on Ashe.
Oh, nice stop on the DPS there, and uh-oh. Looks like they are going to try to TP onto someone who just safeguards away onto Mickey. Here we go, Miasma to slow down Score. Are they going to be able to burst him down? And there he goes! The huge Q from Lee Sin, able to pick up that kill. Now trying to go in onto Pawn, maybe going a little bit too far. Mickey is so low, is able to just barely get out of there. Linderong joins on up, and even though Lee Sin does go down, Poppy there to save the rest of her team.
Couldn't find the way to execute Mickey, and Mata having to blow the flash there after having getting kicked away, but he was able to get the eat off.
To spot it, and they're not going to try to go for that risky play before they set up any other plays first.
Yeah, and the problem for Songyun right now is that if you need to ult anyone, it actually has to be Mata. You can't ult Deft as... hold that thought.
This. Mickey just getting exhausted, and 3 members going to jump onto him. There was really nothing he could do. No flash, no cleanse, and just a really nice gank as ROX Tigers did not have any vision.
And taking a quick look. Oh, never mind.
We just had that replay. Just you can see they were trying to set it up, and here we go. The miss ultimate and the eat, but a really nice kick onto Mata is going to perhaps pick up this kill. Key taking a ton of damage, though. It looks like he will just barely get away. Eating a little bit too much of that tower damage. Now here comes Score, going to take the magical journey himself. An unbelievable hit there from Deft onto Key, picking up that kill. And this guy, he is just off the chain tonight. Frontline as well that they have to get through. And with that poke that Varus does have, is going to be quite hard. So here they come. Ultimate trying to come down. They do ult onto Deft and actually get the lead onto Deft just barely. Does Mata. He still does go down. But a nice try there from Mata. You see lots of members of ROX heading back now. And you were talking about Mickey. Oh, the huge ultimate is going to catch out Smeb. He should be able to go down. Nice catch there. Smeb getting a little bit too far into the enemy jungle. Wasn't expecting Mickey. Yeah, you were talking about they don't really want to send Mickey over to support. So hold that thought. He was just there to get his blue buff, and now with blue buff, they can really begin to burn down that Baron, even without the Mountain Drake. Here comes Mata and Deft, attempting to get some poke on down. Songyun taking a bit of damage, but the flash here from the Cassiopeia, eating so much damage, though, from the Rise. He does get the kill. Mata picking that one up, and so much damage being taken here. Eating Deft, does keep it alive. Lee Sin will go down, and this is just a botched Baron pickup. 3 members of the ROX Tigers are going to be picked off, and KT is easily going to be able to transition into taking this Baron.
Yep, they're going to take that Baron indeed, and then a mid-wave minion wave is colliding in mid, and they're going to be able to tap that really quickly and run that up.
Here for KT so far. You were talking about no real answer to Smeb here from Poppy. Well, he just comes on in, and even if he dies, here comes Songyun, and he will be able to go down. No getting away from there, but he pulls Ashe away, so they take the tier 2 mid turret. Oh, here comes the Bard ult, but Score still pretty tanky. Are they going to try to go on to him? Nice pop up there from Score, and he even
completed for KT here, and Score actually having a flash away.
Oh, they are going to use Bard's ultimate here. Not sure if they're going to be able to get the pick. They do get the pin onto the wall. Score eating in a tremendous amount of health. Picked out of the redemption, and that GA is going to be picked off. And they should be able to pick this one. Mickey in the front also doing a ton of damage. Rek'Sai does go down. Someone, though, getting a little bit too far forward. And here comes Smeb from behind. Able to do an immense amount of damage onto Mickey. No saving him there. And they do get the 2-for-1 so far. And KT is still on the chase. Here comes Pawn and Deft. Now Linderong, all alone, will eventually be chipped down. I don't care how tanky Poppy is, she will eventually die. And there you go, his kill. It's going to pick up, it looked like a Cloud Drake once again. And now Baron is up with 3 members of ROX down. KT can essentially do whatever they want.
Yep.
Oh, what are you going to do as the ROX Tigers? It was hard before, but after taking a fight like that, well, perhaps a pick on a Pawn will help them out. There he goes, down goes Pawn, and here's Linderong trying to make something happen onto Score as well. Able to pick off one, and there you go. The Bard ultimate coming in. Can they get these slows? Yes, they do. Score is all alone, and down he goes. So that's 2 members of KT now going down and losing their Baron.
Yep.
You can tell the ROX, they were trying to set up the miracle engage that we were talking about before. Perhaps they could get Smeb here, just going a little bit too far forward. They do. And the rest of KT is not going to push in just yet. They already got 2 inhibitors. Better to just not take the chance, not try to take any 4v5s. But look at that. Mata is forced to flash away from the enchanted crystal arrow and is on the run. Redemption is not going to hit. Mata, okay, he's going to be kicked back. Not much that he can do. Just going to delay as much as possible. Even going to eat Key here to make it a little bit.
Make matters even worse. Score is actually 2 levels up over Sunghwan, so he does have a stronger smite.
Look at this TP coming in. He's actually going to go for it. Doesn't get the stun onto Score. Oh, and trying to pull off an insect is not going to work out here, as Sunghwan is going to be bursted down by Pawn. An immense amount of damage coming out there. Linderong not able to help out his team. Mickey just being chunked down as well. And the blink forward there is going to kill him, and just way too much damage. Even if Ash does get a kill, they will take the team fight. Linderong is going to respawn. And it's just the chase. So many minions already getting to work on those Nexus turrets.
And this just doesn't even matter. Smeb is coming up in 2 seconds. He has teleport available. All that Mata has to do is dance with Linderong and prevent him from recalling. He's not going to be able to stop Fiora, and even if he could, here comes Pawn and Score to help Smeb out, finishing the game. And that's going to probably be it for game number 2. There's no way for ROX Tigers to stop.
Yeah, just no way at all. Mata still doing his froggy dance in the mid lane with Poppy. It's just going to deny him that recall. And there you go. Key not able to do anything, and KT with an unbelievable start to the LCK 2007.